hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Love Your Love Muscle. I'm Seb, your host. I'm the founder of the Transformational Meditation Group, a group of people that are using meditation and self-regulation techniques to improve their lives and the lives of others. Today's topic is all about sound, music, and the impact it has on not only our meditation practice, but our lives in general. So to get it started, short introduction, like what you already notice, right? When you're driving your car, you like to listen to different music playing. There are even CDs and playlists with songs on them that are perfectly for driving. You get a nice driving feeling when you listen to that music. So music affects us, affects our emotions, affects our state of being just by the music itself, just by the frequencies, the tones, the lyrics sometimes, uh, and what they mean to you. So that's just music in general. And can you imagine the sounds you hear around you when you are in nature, the birds singing, the ocean waves, the rain falling, a waterfall, babbling brook, for example, a little river that goes by. All those sounds affect our emotions. And even further, they affect our brainwaves indirectly as well. Because when we get into a state of being that is different from normal, our brainwaves changes as well. So when we calm down, we get something that's called alpha brainwaves, which is also brainwaves with their own frequency, 8 to 13 hertz, for example. I have to look at my notes now and then. And when we are in a normal waking state, we have beta waves, which are 13 to 30 hertz. And if we go into deeper states of relaxation and meditation, we get all the way to theta waves, 4 to 8 hertz brainwave activity. So we're going slower and slower. So beta is the highest, 13 to 30. We get even higher, which is gamma, which is a very special state. We'll not go into that today. But we go from beta to alpha to theta to even slower delta waves. That is deep meditation, which is a half to 4 hertz. So music, sounds, tones, chanting, drums, even rhythms as well, all help to get us in a specific state of being that can either help us when it comes to meditation. Therefore, also so many people listen to music when they meditate. And yeah, get those brainwave states we want to be in. There's another thing which is called binaural beats, special music and sounds that when you listen to them through headphones have a different frequency on one ear than on the other ear. So let's say you have a 10 hertz difference between the right ear and the left ear. What happens in the brain is something called entrainment. It's going to adjust to those frequencies. And what happens is that you get a 10 hertz frequency brainwave. Our brains, our cells, our body always tries to synchronize with the frequencies around it. And if you focus on heart-based coherence and heart-brain coherence, you know this very well. Our whole body synchronizes to the frequencies around us and therefore also inside of us. So that 10 hertz frequency is a low frequency, which corresponds to, let me see, what did we have there? Alpha waves, which is light meditation, right? Light relaxation, 8 to 13 hertz. So there's the 10 hertz in between there. So therefore, binaural beats, audio files that you play on your headphones or good stereo speakers and you're sitting correctly will give you a brainwave state or help maintaining or getting to that brainwave state of, for example, 10 hertz, when you have different frequencies on the left and the right ear. So that's something with binaural beats. Be careful with binaural beats, because especially on YouTube, there are a lot of binaural beats things that just give you headaches. I mean, they aren't very good. They're irritating sounds, irritating tones. It doesn't help. It just gets you more frustrated or just crazy. I mean, listening to a specific tone in an hour is not recommended. I mean, why do you do that to yourself? But when you listen to music, for example, from Hemisync, from the Monroe Institute, which is something I use a lot in my offline sessions, uh, you have beautiful music, beautiful soundscapes, where they incorporate those binaural beats in such a way that you don't even really recognize it. And then you get the most effects from it, because it's not irritating. It's there, but you don't really notice it. It's just part of the soundscape, which is beautifully done. So I can highly recommend investing, because of course that is paid. And I know that many of my listeners don't like to pay for anything. Everything should be free. But really, it's worth the money. Get a subscription on Hemisync if you want the whole collection. It's not that expensive for a year. Or just go to Apple Music. I have a playlist there with some Hemisync music. Not all the songs are there, but some of them are. And if you have an Apple Music subscription, you can listen to them as well there. I can post some links in the chat, or in the description of whatever you are watching this right now, to that playlist. So yeah, that's how music affects us. Tones affect us. Um, Last Saturday, I had a lovely session with my group here in town, in Norway, where we also incorporated music and sounds. And I had a singing bowl with me, and I played a tune, a tone on the singing bowl, which reverberated around the room. There's a bit of an echo there. It gave a wonderful soundscape. It really kind of help people get into that meditative state. So it was a lovely session. Normally I do a guided session there and I talk a lot, but this was just music, singing bowls, beautiful. A little bit of a sound bath, as you can imagine what that is. I would say just let's try this out, right? Another nice sound is the sound of silence. and expert meditators actually uh, prefer meditation without any help from external sources like special music or binaural beats. They just like to sit in silence, calm down, and create their own frequencies. Because that's what self-regulation and meditation actually is about, is just to be able to change your state of being through a certain technique that you like. There are different kind of meditation practices. Some people use a mantra, which is a sort of kind of a frequency as well, right? By chanting that mantra or just tuning into it, you can change your frequency. Others like to just chant. I mean, if you have the Buddhist monks in Tibet, for example, if you have seen a documentary from that area, you know they chant a lot, they use a lot of drums, they use singing bowls, and that's all because of those frequencies. But they also like to sit in silence, which we shall do now. So you can get a bit of the difference between silence, sitting in silence, and having a tone or a tune that you can synchronize with. So let's try that out, right? So just find a comfortable position, just follow my words, and again, as always, settle down, take a nice deep inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And just lower your shoulders, loosen your jaw, close your eyes, settling down, feeling more centered, more in place. Wonderful. Nice and deep inhale again through your nose. Get that energy, fresh air into your lungs and breathe all the way out slowly, letting the day go, settling down. Beautiful. And then just breathe normally and slower and deeper than you usually do. Wonderful. Now begin by bringing awareness to the sounds around you. Don't label them sounds as pleasant or unpleasant, just simply notice them. Notice them as vibration reaching your awareness. And bring your attention to your breathing. Can you notice the subtle sound of your breath? What does it sound like? Does it sound like a gentle wave or a soft wind? As you continue breathing naturally, imagine each inhale bringing harmonious sound energy into your body. And with each exhale, feel your body resonating like a perfectly tuned instrument. Beautiful. And now we'll now introduce a gentle tone. As you hear it, imagine it traveling to any part of your body that needs healing or attention. This frequency helps restore natural harmony. And this sound is now resonating throughout your entire being. And feel each cell vibrating in perfect harmony, like countless tiny tuning forks all aligned to the same frequency. As the external sound gradually fades, notice the sound of silence. Not the absence of sound, but the rich, vibrant stillness that underlies all sounds. And just rest in this aware silence. Your own consciousness is like space in which all sounds arise and dissolve. When you're ready, just gently wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing some movement back into your body, Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly open your eyes and carrying this resonant awareness with you. Beautiful. Welcome back. So, yeah, as you can imagine and notice, sound is pretty powerful, right? It can affect our emotions, our being, state of being, actually in seconds, more or less directly. Uh, Adding binaural beats to it to really synchronize your brain waves with the binaural beats and the music is also a great way of quickly getting into deeper states of relaxation and meditation. So I can absolutely recommend experimenting with it, but also experiment with silence because we don't want to get too, um, I won't say addicted, but it shouldn't be that we need music every time or different sounds every time just to get into a meditative state. Really, if you're able to do mindfulness meditation just by yourself and silence and enjoy the, the, the ground tone of the world, of the, the, the silence itself, beautiful. Go out in nature and enjoy the sounds from nature. If you are near an ocean, sit by the ocean and just sit and listen. Let those frequency of nature, of Mother Earth, wash over you and being part of you. It just does wonders for your mental health and for your physical health. For those in Norway that are living in the region I am in, know me, you know that I will be starting again this summer as I've been doing for many years now, with our summer meditations in the nature reserve behind my house. And you're all invited to come. And if you're a tourist, if you're from abroad and are visiting Norway and are in the region where I am, you will notice some advertisements most likely about it as well. And you can come enjoy. Uh, we have some tourists coming every year as well, which is always fun. And we just switch over to English during those sessions. And those are in nature, and we use nature and the sounds from nature in our meditations there. And they are just easy self-regulation techniques and light meditation sessions for for everybody. No prior knowledge or experience required. And it's a fun way to get to know new people, to get to know nature, the Norwegian nature, which is beautiful and has its own frequency as well. So you're invited to join me if you are in the area this summer, starting in a couple of weeks, a month or two already. So yeah, don't, it's coming quickly. For now, I want to wish you a wonderful rest of your day and evening. Take good care, be safe, and I hope to see you back next time. Namaste, everyone.